Hello, Algebra 2. Today's Monday, November 30th. We're going to practice today add, subtract, and multiply polynomials. So please take out a piece of paper. And then you're going to upload the work that we do today to digital workbook to assignment number 40. And then this is your current triad number 3 digital workbook assignments. So you're going to upload today's work to assignment number 40 when we're done. Okay. Let me just get to the slideshow. There we go. So if you can go ahead and write down examples 1 and example 2. Just gonna move, whoops. There we go. I just wanted to move it. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Whoops. This is going to be assignment number 40. So you should have a piece of paper out, label it assignment number 40. And then you should write down these two problems. Hit pause. Okay, hit pause so that you can keep writing because I'm going to get started. So as soon as you're done writing, just start the video again. Hit pause. Okay, so when we're adding and subtracting, now be careful, okay? You have to know that even though these have parentheses, they have either an add or a subtract, okay? So these are not multiply. And that's one of the biggest things students get confused with. As soon as they see parentheses, they think it's multiply. No, you have to check for the symbol. So we're adding, we're just looking for like terms. So adding's the easiest. So just match up anything that has x cubed. So these first two have x cubed. So 2x cubed plus 6x cubed totals 8x cubes. You do not change the exponent. You only change the number in front, the 2 and the 6, and you add them. Those are called coefficients. And then be careful, there's a hidden 1 right here in front of x squared. So when we do the next one, negative 5x squared minus 1x squared would be negative 6x squared. And the next one would be a 4x, and there is no other 4x to add to it, so we keep it. And then the last one is negative 1 plus 2, or 2 minus 1, that would be 1. And that's your final answer. So you're just adding the numbers in the front. Those are called coefficients. Do not change the little exponents. Now, there's an extra step when you have subtract. And what you have to do is you have to distribute the negative. What that means is you're just multiplying. Let me just draw all my arrows first. Okay, there's a little hidden, let me change colors. There's a hidden 1 right here, so you're distributing negative 1. So I'm going to bring this front one down. We don't make any changes to the front one, so we just bring it down. So 9x cubed plus 3x squared minus 7x plus 8. Now I'm going to distribute, so negative times positive would be negative 5x cubed. Negative 1 times positive 2 is negative 2x squared. Negative 1 times that hidden negative 1x would be a positive 1x. And then a negative 1 multiplied to the back positive 2 would be negative 2. After that, all you do is combine like terms like we did in example 1. So 9x cubes minus 5x cubes is 4x cubes. The next one is 3x squared minus 2x squared. That would be 1x squared. Negative 7x plus 1x is negative 6x. And then a positive 8 minus 2 would be a positive 6. And that's our final answer. Oops. Okay. Okay, so make sure that these two are done on your paper. And then write this one down. This is a subtract. You will have to go ahead and distribute the negative. I'm going to have you do this one on your own. Make sure it's very clear and visible so that when you upload it for assignment number 40, that we can give you the points for it. Go ahead and hit pause here. I'm going to advance the screen. Please hit pause so you can write that down accurately. Okay, so the next one is going to be multiply binomials. We're going to use the box method. So if you can draw two boxes and write down the two problems, hit pause while you're doing that. Hit pause, please. Okay, so then what we do, is we go ahead and we label this one x and positive 7. And we'll take the other one and put it on the side, x and negative 2. And now this first part we're multiplying, you have to know. So you take this x and you multiply it to that x, and x times x is x squared. You have to know that. There's actually hidden ones on those x's that we're actually adding up. I'll show you where those are at. There's the little exponent of ones, and x1 times x1 is x squared. That's where that comes from. And then you take the x and you multiply it to the positive 7. That would be a positive 7x. And then you take the negative 2 and you multiply it to x, and that's negative 2x. And then you take the negative 2 and you multiply it to the positive 7. That would be negative 14. So I think the easiest way to do this is to call this the front and this the back and add up the diagonal. So x, whoops, that didn't work. I didn't hit the pen. Hold on a minute. So x squared is the front, negative 14 is the back, and then on the diagonal, 7x minus 2x would be a positive 5x. And there's your answer. That's called a trinomial. You're going to get very used to the trinomials. Okay, so now I'm just labeling this one on the top, 3x plus 1, x plus 4 on the side, and then there's a hidden one there. So 1x times 3x is 3x squared. 3 times 1 is 3, and x times x is x squared. And then 1x over to 1 would be a positive 1x. 4 times 3x is 12x, positives. And 4 times 1 is a positive 4. So then we have the front. We have the back. And then we're going to add or subtract those on the diagonal. So the front is 3x squared. The back is 4. And 12x plus 1x is 13x. And we're done. Go ahead and hit pause here if you need a minute. Oh, come on now. Go that one. Okay. So now I need you to write down number 7 and number 8. Hit pause, please. Draw your boxes. Hit pause. And make sure that you turn those in under assignment number 40. I'll have you do those on your own. And just for a little bit of a hint, this one will have no middle term. There'll be no middle on that one because it'll go to 0. Okay? All right, don't forget to upload this to your digital workbook. Thank you. Have a great day. Oh, make sure that you check your Aries. Many of you are missing your last test. You need to come in tomorrow morning at the 8:35 intervention. So please make sure you come in at the 8:35 intervention. We're sending out invitations for that today. You're missing a test and your grade went to an F. Okay? Thank you.